Okay, so I really don't know how to start this video because, yeah, this game is not really good looking on the consoles, at least not on the Xbox Series X and for sure not on the Xbox Series S. So either this game is very demanding because of the Unreal Engine 5, or it's just not very well optimized, or it's really time for some upgrades in terms of PlayStation 5 Pro or Xbox Series X Pro. But again, this game, and that's the Xbox Series X version at the moment, yeah, in terms of visual quality, in terms of performance, not very good. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. What I really like in this game, light effects like this, what you can see in a second. This looks really cool, and not just this, I show you a little bit more. Spoiler alert, I mean there's not much to spoiler, but this actually looks really cool. When they're attacking you, the lights are very bright. The sad part is we don't have any HDR support. This would be fantastic. Where are you? Here you are. This would look fantastic on an OLED screen with proper HDR support, but yeah, unfortunately there is nothing like HDR. I don't know why, but that's a big bummer. Anyway, this video is not about HDR. I made already an HDR analyze video, but there was not much to analyze because, yeah, there is no HDR. Anyway, this video is about performance and visual quality, and my summary is quite simple. It's just okay, nothing else. And I'm just talking about the Xbox Series X version at the moment, just okay. The Xbox Series S version is actually, in terms of resolution, terrible. Okay, so let's talk about frame rate first. And what I experienced so far is that at the very beginning of the game, there was not really a problem for the Xbox Series X and S to maintain almost all the time 60 FPS, but just at the very beginning of the game, because as soon you play a little bit longer, there was a big problem. And especially the Xbox Series S had a very hard time to maintain a proper frame rate in this game. Not even close to 60 FPS, not even remotely close to 60 FPS. But the same counts for the Xbox Series X as well. As soon there was a little bit more action on the screen, frame rate was far away from 60 FPS. Frame rate is really bad on the console, especially on the Xbox Series S, but if you have a capable VRR screen, then it is actually not too bad, because this game supports VRR, and with VRR enabled on the Xbox Series X or S in combination with my LG OLED TV here, I don't have any stuttering at all. So far as I can tell, there was not a single stuttering with activated VRR. So in my opinion, to enjoy this game, it is mandatory to play with VRR. But now let's take a closer look on the visuals, and I told you already I'm not quite happy. The whole game actually looks very soft, very blurry, okay? And even on the Xbox Series X here, you have a lot of shimmering on some objects, and sometimes, yeah, you can see the aliasing on very sharp objects. The only thing what I found so far what I really like is, again, as told you already, is the light effects. And actually the characters are not looking too bad, but that's it. In terms of resolution, in terms of picture quality, in terms of the visuals, especially the Xbox Series S is absolutely terrible. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this video. And yeah, what is my summary now to this title here, Immortals of Aveum? In terms of design, in terms of how the game looks like, in terms of the design, it's actually an interesting world, an interesting location, scenario, okay? Let's say like this. In terms of resolution, in terms of picture quality on the console, it's terrible. I mean, Xbox Series X is okay, but that's it. It's not outstanding, it's not wow, nothing. The only thing, the light effects are looking really, really cool, but again, no HDR, I don't get it. It's 2023, we have no HDR in a game where we have tons of light effects. Okay, why we don't, I don't get it. Anyway, that's the only thing what I really like. The rest is not good at all. And if you have, well, if you don't have a screen with VRR capabilities, then this game will stutter the whole time. The whole time. And I don't even know how it actually performs on the PlayStation 5. And if it has proper VRR support on the PlayStation 5, because there's a big difference between Xbox Series VRR and PlayStation 5 VRR, and that's why it is actually playable on the Xbox Series X and S, because VRR works just perfectly. I know from my own experience, PlayStation 5 is a complete different story, and if it is let's say supported like in titles like Resident Evil 4, then you would have stuttering all the time, most likely because the game drops on the Xbox Series X below 48 FPS, and I would assume the same happens on the PlayStation 5 as well. And we know that the VRR range from the PlayStation 5 is capped at 48 Hertz or frames, so that means you have a lot of stuttering below this magic number. Anyway, so in terms of the whole presentation, I'm not impressed at all. In terms of sound, I have to say I really do like the sound, but that's a different story. Yeah, sound is okay, but the rest is just very, very average. Actually, sometimes below average in my opinion. But let me know in the comment section what you think about this title. Let me know if you played this on a high-end PC, because I don't have a high-end PC. I just have a 4080, and I saw benchmarks that even a 4090 with the highest settings, I'm not quite sure if it was 4K resolution or 4K with DLSS performance, not quite sure about this anymore, but it was not possible to keep 60 FPS all the time. So this is either a very unoptimized game, or this is what we can expect from Unreal Engine 5. And if that's the case, that Unreal Engine 5 looks like this, which doesn't look too bad, to be very honest. The design is nice, the details are fine, but yeah, the rest, again, we talked about this. But if this is the case, what we can expect from Unreal Engine 5, then I really agree that we need very, very urgent a PlayStation 5 Pro and an Xbox Series X Pro. And please, Microsoft, forget about the Xbox Series S. Thank you very much for watching me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.